Hey, 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 how's it going? Happy, what is it, Wednesday? Welcome back to another Lord of the Rings live stream today. We are continuing on in our Two Towers Saga campaign. Looking forward to trying the Faramir, Damrod, Sam, and Frodo deck yet again. Hey, Giant Lasagna, how's it going? It's early. I had to make sure I didn't accidentally say D20 again. Nice, yeah. I only have a D10 on the table today. Um, Emmy, really enjoy your stream. Stream pretty cool. I love to be a part of your fan community. Could you add me on Discord? If you join, you can join the Living Card Game. Nightbot just dropped the link. That's probably the best way to join the Discord. Excellent. How's everybody doing? I'm really excited. I love Lord of the Rings and setting up uh this scenario. It looks pretty interesting. It looks like we're going to get to use our traps a lot more than what we were able to use last session, where we did not get to see a ton of the enemies, but now we're kind of set up where it looks like we're going to be revealing a enemy every single round. And so the deck, we're just going to keep the same deck that we had last week and try it out against this and then manipulate, because anytime we change one of our heroes as we're playing or the campaign mode, we incur a +1 threat penalty, and that seems sad. So I don't want to do that. And so we're going to try the same heroes. We're going to try the same deck, and then we're going to mix it up in case it's not working out too well. So, as a reminder, we have Frodo Baggins. He's part of the Fellowship Sphere here. I can move this down here. As an action, we can spend one of the resources from Frodo's pool to give him +2 willpower, +2 attack until the end of the round. Then we have Faramir, who is ranged. After you engage an enemy, ready an ally you control. That's going to be important because these elephants are going to be exhausting all of our allies, and that's going to be annoying. So we're at least going to get a ally that we can chump block with. Is there a possibility for more emotes in the future? Even if we got to pay channel points, D20 does 100 for a new one, and I want one called Cat Pointing and Laughing so we can spam it when he draws shit. That's awesome. Yeah, there are ways to add more emotes. It's just not necessarily something that I have looked into recently, but I'm gonna look at it. I want a beak one. I want a beak emote. Kill your heroes. How's it going? Good morning. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, good morning. But yeah, I think so. The way that I've seen the channel points, we also need a beak emoji. Yeah, yeah. The way that the channel points work, the last time I looked at it, is you could use channel points to buy a temporary use for a emote. So like if I had an emote, you could spend 1,000 and you could use it for that stream. We definitely need beak stuff after that game. Our Lord and Savior. Yes. Yes. And so I wonder if what is D20 doing it so you can redeem it and then he would have one made? Because that's a cool idea. That's a really cool idea. Let me do that. How many channel points do you all have? I have no idea. I have no idea what the channel point distribution or balances look like. Because I just kind of arbitrarily put up the cost of everything. And so I'm sure it's all the economy of the channel points on this channel is probably all over the place. So Faramir, we have Damrod, who's a 9 cost 2214. Reduce the cost of the first trap card you play each round by 1 to a minimum of 0. After a trap card you control is attached to an enemy, draw a card. Or just a big comic pop bubble that says big. That's amazing. And then Samwise Gamgee, after you engage an enemy with a higher engagement cost than your threat, ready Sam. He gets +1/+1/+1 until the end of the phase. There we go. We do not get to start with 27 quest points, and we do not get to start with 18 scoops, but you can kind of see potentially where that scoop counter is pulling from, and it may be the same as the villain's health when we're looking at Marvel, because that's how much health Venom Goblin had at the end of the game. We never touched him. Our starting threat is going to be 28. So let's go ahead and pop this up to 28. And yeah. Alrighty. So you're playing campaign mode, and this will actually happen after our setup. But each player must choose to either add a resource to each of his heroes' pool or shuffle one copy of Brace of the Conies into his deck. This is you can only play it if you control the ring bearer. As a planning action, we can add this to the victor display to choose to heal up to 2 damage from a hero, add 2 resources to a hero's resource pool, or choose a player to draw 2 cards or reduce a player's threat by 2. I'm going to go ahead and choose that over the money, mainly because I I want more ways to reduce threat. And then we did take the searching eye burden, so that is here. We got Ambush the Men of Harad. Just saw your Phoenix game on YouTube. Crazy. Oh, the one last night? Yeah, that was brutal. That was tough. It was a tough game. But I've got a leadership deck brewing in the back of my mind, and we're gonna take that on probably next week. I'm gonna do a leadership gene against Venom Goblin, and I think we're gonna be much better off. Leadership and the X-Men are just insane. These cursed Southrons come now, marching up the ancient roads to swell the host of the Dark Tower, yet up the very roads that craft of Gondor made. Malblong. At the Black Gate in the crossroads to the staging area, shuffle the Men of Harad and counter set in place of face down under the crossroads. Each player except the first player. Hey, I'm the first player. Better TV emotes. Beak emote. Ooh. I want to click on that now. That's funny. What makes Lord of the Rings your favorite game over Marvel? Is it just the theme? The theme definitely helps. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, but I really like the deck building side of these games, and the deck building side of Lord of the Rings provides, I think, to me, significantly more depth than in Marvel. You have a lot more freedom. You can do a lot of really really cool things with a Lord of the Rings deck build. And then also I do like the idea of like the puzzle and trying to figure out how to beat the specific scenario. So, yeah. Um Shuffling encounter deck. At the beginning of the quest phase, reveal the top face down card under the crossroads and add it to the staging area. Players cannot defeat the stage while the crossroads is in play. When the crossroads is explored, the players win the game. We finished that at 20. Where did I put my Oh, I put them in here. I moved them. I remembered now. I've been on an organization kick. Okay. So we have the Black Gate. At the end of the planning phase, place each Harad enemy in the staging area face down under the Black Gate. If there's ever X face down cards under the Black Gate, the players lose the game, where X is 3 more than the number of players. So if we ever have 4 cards under the Black Gate, we lose the game. Then we have the crossroads, and the enemies are under the crossroads. It is immune to player cards effect. It has 9 threat and 9 quest points. Woo! The crossroads gets -1 threat for each face down card under it. The players cannot travel here unless there are no face down cards under the crossroads, and at least 20 progress tokens are on stage 1B. So we have to push through the crossroads before we can travel to it, and then we cannot win until the crossroads is out of play. So we've got a lot of questing to do. We got a lot of questing. And then at the beginning of the quest phase, we're going to reveal the top card. So we are going to be adding 2 cards to the staging area every single round, which is insane. Oof. We'll see one of them before we commit, because we're going to add one of these enemies. But man, wow, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a good time. I do have this dice here. You know what? We're actually gonna just do this. I'm gonna put these are gonna be kind of off screen just a little bit, but it's gonna be much more easy to manipulate. The dice is gonna be how many enemies are or how many cards are under the crossroads. And then we will add another dice here for however many are on the black gate. So yeah, let's see what we got. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Give me Gandalf's. Very good tail. Steward of Gondor is a nice little start. Poison Stakes. 2, 4, 5. And Squire of the Citadel. Who did we said that this was gonna go on Sam, right? Stewart goes on Sam. Good morning, Jared. How you doing? Hmm. Not getting 2 sneak attacks and a Steward is very tempting. I think we keep it. We can do Squire. We just don't have a lot of questing to start out. We could drop the Poison Stakes. We could engage there. The Squire could. Let's do it. What's the word? Yeah, let's go. We're going to draw into a Ranger Spikes. So players do not make engagement checks against the attached enemy. Attached enemy gets -2 threat, which is not the best thing in this scenario, mainly because they're just going to leave play. They're going to march off to the black gates. Okay. Let's pass out money. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to play a Steward of Gondor onto Sam. Sam will spend 1 to play Squire of the Citadel. And then we are going to go ahead and spend 1 from Damrod to play Poison Spikes out into the staging area. And that's going to engage are attached to the next eligible enemy. Perfect. We are showing, actually at the beginning of the quest phase, let's take this down to 8 and reveal the top card of this, which is the Haradrim Archer. Archery X, where X is the number of players in the game. After he engages you, assign X damage among characters you control, where X is 1. And he is a 1x315. He gets attached to the Poison Stakes. Oh, wait, ooh, and these need to be shuffled in. The Poison Stakes, and then we're going to get to draw a card because of Damrod's ability. Come on, give me that Gandalf. Oops. So now we're showing, this is going to be 1, 2. We're showing 2. We're still revealing a card, though. Oof, that's tough. There's a lot of cards. Okay. The Citadel Custodian. Okay. Let's go ahead and quest with Sam for 3. We're going to get to ready because we're going to engage the archer. And he's going to take 2 damage, so we need to deal 4 to him. So let's go 2 from Frodo. Here's our block. Sam is going to be 2 attacks, so let's go 2 here. So this is 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Showing 2. Let's go ahead and flip into the Man of Harad, which Surge Archery 1. He's a 1-3-1-4. After he engages you, discard a random card from your hand. Surges into another one, which surges into the Athelian Woods. I am scared now. We're gonna lose 2 of these, I think. I can't. I don't think I can engage both of these. Oof. Okay, so we went 7. We're showing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we place 1 here. We will go ahead and travel here. While it's the active location, after a player engages a Harad enemy, he readies a character he controls. Alrighty. First player reveals the top card in counter deck to travel there. Oof. Waiting for Gandalf is starting to become a theme. Yeah, right? Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to reveal the top card. Oh, it's another Harad enemy. So we're not going to lose the game. So that's nice. Oof. He's there. Okay. Um. Wow. 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 That's tough. That's a really tough start because we can only engage one of these, and so right. Yeah, we can only engage. So we are immediately one away from losing, and there's nothing we can do about that. That's tough. That's really really tough. Ouch. Okay. We will optionally engage this person. Actually, I think archery goes off first. So we have archery 3. We'll go 1, 2. No, let's go 1, 2, 3. It always seems like you have the worst luck on your first play. Yeah, right. And after it engages, you assign 1 damage among characters you control. I'm gonna throw that on Frodo. And then he's going to attack. We're gonna block with the Citadel, so it's gonna be 5. Citadel leaves play. Add a resource to a Gondor heroes pool. It's gonna be Damrod. Okay. Sam actually gets to ready, and we actually get to ready here. And so we will swing for 2, 4, 6, which actually just kills him straight out. We didn't even need the stakes. Okay. End of the round, we will increase our threat at the end of the planning phase. So planning phase, yeah. So we'll draw a card, which is Malblo. We'll give ourselves some money. Then it's actually kind of funny. I don't know if I want Ranger Spikes because Ranger Spikes means I can't engage, which could, well, if I flip another enemy, I lose the game. Oh, then you may get, yeah, that's actually huge. That's very very true. You can engage an enemy with them, because yeah. Okay, so but it's also like I'm looking at this. If I didn't draw Malblong, if I flip an enemy, I lose the game. Is that just bad luck, or is that actually how the quest is supposed to go? That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's go 2 to play Malblong. We're gonna engage probably here. Discard 1 random card from your hand. Is there a card that I wanted to play before I did that? I'm gonna go ahead and just spend 5 to play Citadel Custodian. You can lose, yeah, you can lose really, really fast in Lord of the Rings. We'll reroll 5 or 6. We got 2, which is sneak attack. That's sad. Enemies escape, then a new and wait, what? Like enemies leave the black gate, is what you're saying? Okay. Into the planning phase. These 2 go under the black gate. That's 2 halfway there. You know what? Actually, before the end of the phase, I'm gonna play a very good tale. I'm gonna exhaust 2 allies, and we're gonna discard the top 5 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 4, 5. Alrighty. Okay. Well, there you go. We'll put in the Citadel Custodian and Aaron Rider into play. Nice. Then we'll end. These go under here. at the start of the planning phase, we're gonna add a Horadrim Archer. Okay. While this is the active location, after the engaged player engages a Harad enemy, he readies a character they control. So that's nice. We at least have that. What's up, Running? How's it going? So I don't really want to succeed, at least too much here. We're definitely gonna quest with Sam. If you lose, does the campaign continue like Arkham, or do you scoop like champions? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna toss Aaron Ryder in front of something. The Citadel Custodian also has a lot of health, which is great. 1. So that's 4. We're showing. Oh, this is actually down to 7. So I'm gonna count. I'm gonna count how many this actually is. So this is 2. So we're showing 3. Let's go 1, 2 to 6. Hopefully the AC guys show. Yeah, jeez. Hopefully, yikes. All right, let's flip the top card of the deck, which is Hineth Annuin. While it is the active location, skip both the encounter and the combat phase. Ignore the forced effects on stage 1B and the Black Gate. After it becomes the active location, return each engaged enemy to the staging area. So 1/1. That's gonna be a nice get out of jail free card. Sorry, a little off topic. Are you gonna try the Lorcana PvE mode? Potentially, if I find it. Um, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, and I'm not necessarily looking to spend $100 or whatever to buy it. So if I can find it at retail, I'll buy it. But as I do more and more Star Wars, I'm less excited about uh Lorcana and stuff. So we got 2, 4. So we placed 2 here. Thank goodness we didn't clear that. We have archery 1. Let's go here. We're going to go ahead and engage here. A couple of things happen. We are going to ready the Citadel Custodian. We're going to ready Sam because he is higher. Then we will go ahead and ready Frodo from here. I think retail it's like 60 or 65. Henneth Annuin to be a bit of a trap. It returns all the enemies to the staging area, so they're still there the turn after you. Ah! Yeah. At least it's just a 1. We can just leave it there, right? Alrighty. Let's go Aaron Ryder to... Oh, wait. And then after he engages you, assign 1. We'll go there. So 3. Discard a non-objective attachment you control. Shoot. There goes Steward. Okay. Aaron Ryder leaves play. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6, which can take out here. We also have 2, 4, 5, which can take you out here. So let's defend with Faramir. So 3, attacking enemy gets +1 if it destroys a character. So attack for 4, so we'll take 2 damage here. And we will attack for 2, 4, 5 to take out this guy. From what I've seen of it, the retail price seems reasonable. The scalp price, nope. Yeah. Okay. So we will increase our threat to 30. We will stand up. draw into another very good tail. That kind of makes up for losing Steward. Um, pass out money. Let's play a very good tail. We're gonna exhaust the Citadel Custodians. We got Ingold, beautiful. Annaborn, beautiful. Squire. How are we hitting every... Oh, Knight of the White Tower is huge here, though. We hit 5 allies. That's absurd. So we can add 2 allies up to 10. So I feel like Knight of the White Tower is definitely one of those. And Ingold is probably one of them, right? Annaborn is nice. We're definitely doing this. I like Ingold. Just helps with... It's also like a nice health pool that we can start with these archeries. Annaborn is also pretty good. Let's go Ingold. Perfect. Okay. Let's go 1 to play Ranger Spikes, mainly because it's going to get us a card draw. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay. Start of the quest phase. We're going to reveal... No, it's the Elephant. Elephant. So cannot have attachments or take more than 3 damage each round. After it engages, you exhaust each ally you control. Is it worth just losing that one? Like, what do you do there? Like, am I ready to... It's 3 rounds of a 6 attack. Now, granted, we will get to ready an ally when we engage it. It'll exhaust... I don't think I can do both of these. Oof. Oofta. Alright, so we are showing 3. This is up to 3. 6. 7. We're showing 7. Well, if we don't push through, we actually can ready 2. We can take the Oliphant. 6 attack is insane. We'll block with the Citadel Custodian. I think we can block here. But we have to do 3 damage to it this round. I generally let 1 to 2 Oliphants go. I may just leave it. I need to watch how to play this game. Doesn't seem... No, it does not play like Marvel Champions. We're trying to put progress on the quest rather than like take threat off the main quest. And it's a little bit more like a venture style and vibe than Champions. But basically every round we're going to be adding to the staging area, and the staging area is what we are trying to like navigate around. I do attack. Yeah, so they attack me first and then we attack back. And so I'll walk through it a little bit slower. I'll walk through it a little bit slower this round, just so we're all on the same page. So, right now we are going to quest. When we quest, we are going to be placing progress on the main scheme. However, if we're currently at an active location, which is what this is, progress goes on the active location before it goes on the quest, and every single location has a threat value here, 3. And so once we have 3 progress, this is 2 progress, right? Once we have 3 progress on it, it goes away. It goes to the discard pile. So we've like explored it. Every single card, most every card, has a threat value on it as well. And so this is 2. When we are questing, we are going to sum up all the threats in the staging area. So we have the Oliphant has 3, this location has 1, and then this is kind of a special card. It now has 3. So we're looking at 7. So we're going to commit characters to the quest, and each character has a willpower stat, which is this guy. So that's 2. So we're going to commit characters to the quest, and we are looking to exceed 7 for every point that we exceed the current threat, we place progress. So we're kind of committing characters to the quest, but then they're exhausted for the attack phase. Right now, it's also a little bit weird because usually you do want to push through uh these locations, but this is giving us a good benefit, and so I kind of don't want to push through it. The other tricky thing is like you commit characters and then you reveal a card. So let's go ahead and quest with Sam for 3. Let's go Ingold for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. And let's go Frodo for 2. 1, 2. So that's 8. We're showing 7. If we flip a Treachery, we don't get it. So actually, let's go Malblung instead of Sam. So we're going to go 7. We're going to flip into Peril. When revealed, either place the lowest attack Harad enemy engaged with you face down under the black gate, or reveal the top card face down under the crossroads and put it into play engaged with you. I hate it. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and take this. Oh, it's an Elephant. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, we're gonna shoot. So we're gonna exhaust every ally we control. After you engage an enemy, ready an ally. So we're gonna ready Knight of the White Tower. And then after a player engages, he readies the character he controls. Let's go Frodo. So now we quested for 7. We're showing 3, 4, 8. So if we do not quest successfully, right? So we're showing 8 up here and we only did 7. You raise your threat by the difference. So we go up to 31. If we ever hit 50, we lose the game. Now we're going to go into the combat phase. We go into the engagement phase. At this point, I can engage any enemies that I wanted to. I do not want to do that right now. So we're going to go into the combat phase. Enemies attack first. So we're going to deal out shadow cards, and these enemies are going to attack. I'm not going to have readied Frodo. I'm going to have readied the Citadel Guardian. So now the Elephant's going to attack for 6. I'm going to block with this Custodian. It's going to be 6. Shadow, if the enemy destroys a character, return the attacking enemy to the staging area, and that's going to be a game loss, unfortunately. So I will. That's tough. Thanks for explaining. Yeah. Then usually we would have attacked back, but basically now that this is here, these are going to go under, and then we lose the game. It seems overly difficult. Like I feel like, I guess I didn't engage the Oliphant, but like I only didn't engage one enemy, and then there was nothing that I could have done to prevent that. Ow, that hurt. Let's try that again. Scoop counter goes up. But yeah, Lord of the Rings has, you pick 3 heroes to play with. The heroes have different aspects associated with them. Son of Arnor would be a good card to add. Can Oliphant have a player attachment? No, he can't. He cannot, unfortunately. Yes, I am trying to. Hey, Just Ray, how's it going? No. Yeah, I am running a trap deck, but Oliphants cannot have traps attached. I feel like, to be fair, I feel like that first turn was overly brutal. Right? We flipped 3 enemies turn 1 and could only, like, we started out halfway to a loss. We surged into a surge. Okay. That's fine. We got it. Yeah, let's take this back down to 0. Yeah, sun. Snowborn Scouts also wouldn't be horrible. Choose an enemy card in the staging area. Currently engaged with another player. Engage that enemy. Do you take out the ranger spikes? No, probably not. No, 2 Gandalfs for the second and third bottom card from the deck. Oof. Cue meme dog of House on Fire. Yeah, right. I'm back. Had to help my family real quick. We're gonna start again. We lost. I'm fine. We're gonna cut out 2 ship captains for the 2 suns. Yeah, that was a rough start. That was a rough start. I'm gonna chalk it up to a rough start. Although we did get 2, we ramped pretty quick. We ramped really, really quick with the Citadel Custodians with a very good tail. That was good. That was nice. Take out Favor the Valor. Not a lot of threat gain in this quest. Oh, that's true. And then we get to keep the allies. I only have 1 of those in there. I think I put 2 of them. I thought I put 2 of them. No, I put 2. We can get the ship captains. We do want chumps. That's why I want grab. Dwarves got a bit of a nerf, but nowhere near as traps did. They later cycle stuff can really nullify their use. I get it for boss enemies like Witch King or Durin's Bane, but technically you can trap it out. Yeah, true. Where's the Thor ally? Yeah. Is there? I wonder if there is. Wait, there's skyscraper size, so there's that. It's a really big trap, though. I imagine that would be Legolas firing off arrows. Well, there's kind of there's an X-23 type equivalent, right? Where there's is it Legolas after you defeat an enemy? No. Who is it that after you defeat an enemy you get to ready? Is that Mary? There's a hero that allows us to do that. Alrighty, let's not get any more Oliphants. Those are tough. Okay. Legolas sounds more like yeah, Legolas Hawkeye would be a fun team up. Mary readies another character after defeating an enemy. Got it. Okay. All right, we got 6 cards. Got Sun, Ranger Spikes, Custodian, Knight of the White Tower, Fast Hitch, and a very good tail. Huh. That's interesting. We don't really. I mean, we dropped Fast Hitch turn 1. We don't have an ally turn 1. I'm gonna mulligan here. What would have been my top card? Yeah. Oh my goodness, best viewers. Let's go. Gosh. I already have the best viewers. Oh. I wonder if we should we have no, I don't should we have put we don't really need a lot of the questing power actually. Like the questing power, well, it's going to get to be an issue. We want visionary leadership early. Visionary leadership gives all your Gondor characters +1 willpower if the attached character has money. Alrighty, we're stuck with this hand. We got a Fast Hitch again though. Citadel Custodian, Steward of Gondor. This should not be in there. Entangling Nets, Aaron Rider, and a Sun. Now this shuffles in. That's fair. Using Elven magic as trap arrows. Okay. Ranger Spikes. The Aowen hero from Flame of the West has pretty awesome heroic action, which makes me wish every major hero had some crazy once per game ability to turn the tide, like Loragorn. That's cool. Alrighty, so we have a Steward drop. We can go Entangling. Entangling Nets is actually going to be really nice. Okay, let's start by going 2 to play Steward of Gondor on Sam. Sam's going to get 2 money. I think we go Entangling Nets here. No, it's free. It's free. Damrod, it's free. Then we'll play Fast Hitch over here on Frodo. We'll spend 1 to play Aaron Rider. Forgot about Loragorn. I need to cast myself into Mount Doom. Loragorn's so good. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that start. Okay, so this is gonna take up to 1. I don't remember if I shuffled this or not, so let's shuffle this. And we got no an Oliphant. Alrighty, well we're just gonna let that one go. We're just gonna let that one go. Free sounds like a fair price to me. Okay. So we are showing 3, 4. We have Aaron Rider as a defender. So let's go 2, 4, 6, 9. Let's just put some quest because we can ready Sam anything that comes out. So 9. We're showing 9 to 4. Foothills of Ifil Duath. While it is the active location, each Harad enemy gets -1 threat. First player engages an enemy in the staging area to travel here. Unsubscribe from traveling there this turn. So we quested for 9. We're showing 3, 6, 7. So we placed 2 progress here. And then this is the main quest. So the number here, this 20, if I can figure out how to use my hand-eye coordination, this 20 here is if we ever reach 20, we would progress, typically. I think Loragorn is your most used hero, which is kind of unfortunate since other Aragorns are also good. Loragorn's fun. I like Loragorn and Frodo. I think that's my favorite combo. Okay. The end of the round, we will increase our threat. We're actually at 29 now. Then we will stand up. We'll draw into a Poison Stakes, and we'll pass out money. So Sam's rich. Actually, you know what? We're gonna use Aaron Rider to give one of Frodo's resources to Damrod. After, yeah. Alrighty, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I don't love my hand here. We could drop a Citadel Custodian for 4, but that's just brutally expensive. We're just gonna do it. You don't want to go to that lovely place. It's this nighttime of year and only costs you angering a beast that carries an entire village on his back. What I mean, it's a wonderful sight. You only you it's really a once in a lifetime thing you get to see there. Alrighty, at the end of the planning, we're gonna go under the black gate with the Oliphant. We won. Quest phase starts. Jeez, we got another Oliphant. Yikes, team. Alrighty, well, we're gonna let that one go too. I don't love my hand out of Nah, just not me, you know? I want to draw cards. Okay, so we're showing 3, 6. This is now 2. So we're showing 8. Let's quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, showing 8. I'm gonna flip into peril. Either place the lowest attack enemy engaged with you face down under the black gate, or reveal the top face down card under the crossroads and put it into play engaged with you. All right, so this is gonna. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Okay. Do we? Jeez. Okay, so Aaron Rider gets exhausted. We engage, so we get to ready here. That's wild. Okay. So we quested for 9, which means we'll place 1 here. We're not going to engage that Oliphant. We will defend here. 6, no shadows. This guy dies. The bright side, no more Oliphants. Yeah. Yeah, if we can Sam actually gets to ready. We're going to spend this resource to give Frodo +2 attack, so we're attacking for 3, 5, which will deal 3 damage to the Oliphant. I don't like the situation that we're in. Are the elephants the new shirtless pirates? Yes. Yes, 100%. Actually, I think the elephant has a ton of shirtless pirates on top of it. Okay, let's stand up. Increase our threat to 30. Draw into another fast hitch. Give out money. At this point, we are going to go 2, 4, 5 to play a Citadel Custodian because we need a blocker. Let's go 1 to play a Poison Stakes. Yeah. Because if we can flip into an enemy that we're not going to have to defend too hard, then we can leave them around and Poison Stakes can eventually just knock them out. Go 1 for a fast hitch on Frodo. Alrighty. Okay. Planning phase, this goes here. Okay. I'm going to flip into the soldier. Yikes. After it engages you, it makes an immediate attack. So it's going to attach, so we get to draw into Malblong and Ambush. Okay. So he's going to be taking 2 damage each round, and he gets -2 attack and -2 defense. Okay. So we're showing 2, 5, 8. Okay, let's go 3, 5, 6, because we're going to engage and we get to ready. 6, we have Frodo to go +2 if we wanted to. We have Sam ready. We'll have Citadel Custodian can block the Oliphant attack. Faramir can block. We're just gonna take the attack of here undefended, I think. It will die next round. So if we can weather them for 2 rounds, they're gone. Hmm. Let me count this up. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're showing 8. I think we have to go with Damrod for 2 more. That's 8. Gonna flip into, oh jeez, Surge into a Hills of Ithilien. While it's the active location, it gains forced after a player engages a Harad enemy. Deal 1 damage to that enemy. Okay, so that is going to be 2, 3, 6, 9, 11. I'm going to go ahead and spend here to give me +2. So my threat only goes up by 1. I'm at 31 now. I think I engage here, right? I can engage both of them. This is tough, team. As archery 1, 2. Oh, this is gonna make 2 attacks this round. Shoot. I think we have to take both of those undefended, unfortunately. I think we travel here. We're gonna engage here, which will ready the ally. Now we're in engagement phase. Do we want to take the man? I don't think we survive. But then we're just gonna lose again, I think. But I think we lose no matter what if we engage here. You have Malblung and Sun. Oh yeah, because it's not at the beginning of the round. You're right. Thank you. So in that case, I'm actually going to leave this guy up here. Discard 1 random card from your hand to engage? No, we'll take this guy. Yeah. Okay. So he's going to make an immediate attack. We're going to take it undefended. It's 4. Discard a random card from your hand. Alrighty. So 6. We'll reroll. 6. We'll reroll. That was a 4, which is ambush. We'll take 2 damage on Faramir. Okay. Now they're going to attack. The Oliphant will defend with the Guardian. Discard a non-objective attachment you control. That's going to be a fast hitch. Okay. Then we will take this attack undefended for 2. We'll throw 2 damage on Damrod. Now we'll throw it on Sam. Okay. Sam is actually ready. Frodo has 3 attack. So I think we go 3, 4, 5 to throw 3 more damage on the Oliphant. Then Faramir can poke him for 1. Doesn't really matter. Okay. At the end of the round, this guy takes 2 damage. We're going to increase our threats and stand up. Ooh, I could use a Gandalf right now. That would be nice. Ranger spikes. Okay, let's pass out money. Let's go 3 from Sam to play Son of Arnor. We're gonna actually we're gonna spend 2 from Damrod to play Malblung. We're not going to engage, and then we're gonna discard a random Ranger spike. Oh, I also didn't do the archery, which would have been on the custodian. I would have just put the damage on the custodian. Okay. So we got the engagement, so that's nice. If we take out the Oliphant this turn, Soldier's going to die this round. Alrighty. Okay. So this is going to go to 4. We're going to flip into a Haradrim Archer. X is the number of players in the game. After it engages, you assign X damage among characters you control. That's a fine one, honestly. Okay. We're showing 4, 5, 6, 7. -1. So we're showing 6. That's all we're showing. So let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we'll get to Ready Malblung when we engage there. We will get to Ready Sam when we engage here. Okay. So we're showing 7, 2, 5, 7. Okay. And we'll probably use Frodo's ability to up that. But we'll flip into, gosh, a man. We're going to surge into each Harad enemy gains archery 2 until the end of the round. Yikes. Yo, team. Okay. Doesn't the active location look? Oh, yeah. You're right. So we're showing 4, 6. We're just showing 6. So we quested. We got 1. We'll go ahead and spend Frodo. So we'll play 3 here. So we have archery 6. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gross. I think we take the man. Oh, I think we lose actually. Because we're gonna have 4 attacks. We have 2. We would have to take 1 undefended. So we're okay. We just hope to not get a boost card. All right, let's grab this guy. We'll ready here. We'll ready here. Okay, let's pass out shadows. This is brutal. This is actually brutal. I think you have archery 12. Well, but they're engaged. Archery only matters for those in the staging area, right? You don't do archery if they're engaged with you. Or else that card would be insanely wild, right? It's in play? Oh, I've been playing that wrong my entire life then. All right, cool. We'll scoop. That's a dumb card. These men of Harad are I don't like these guys. Okay. Any recommendations? Doesn't. Oh, that's brutal. That's a brutal card. That like almost makes you need to run Spirit. You like have to run a Test of Will. Doom cards to raise your threat, making it easier to engage enemies. But then I just lose to health. Right? I mean, like each one of my characters had like 1 health left. So if I had more enemies, I'd just die. But I could run like the draw cards, Doom card. Totally random, but I'm reading about how Steam is now banned in Vietnam. Really? That's weird. Hmm. We could switch out heroes, which would also increase our threat. Um, Legacy of Numenor gives resources and deep knowledge draws cards, so you get more allies to block. That's true. Okay, so that archery card makes me think that we just have to run Spirit. Because I feel like we have to have a cancel. Because every single situation that we're in, when we draw that card, it's game over. Archery 12. We assign 12 damage. Hmm. What if we could swap out Faramir for Frodo? But no, Frodo, I don't want to reset my. We did draw 3 Oliphaunts in a row. Maybe that's it. Can you assign archery damage over? I assume you can't. I already have a Frodo on the table. Yeah, you're right. Um, Honestly, we could remove the traps. The traps don't seem to be doing anything for us. Like even though we're getting a enemy every round, like do we just cut out the trap stuff? Yeah, I'm not sold that the trap riders. You could use a different fellowship, Frodo. Really? I didn't realize you could use a different one. That's kind of cool. Okay, what happens if we look cut out the trap stuff? We go to tactics. I would keep ambush and Ithilien pit. Others can probably go. But that probably means we can just sub Damrod out. We're gonna choose to attack those in the staging area. Fast Hitch is good though. Fast Hitch is really good. I only have one Ithilien pit apparently. Is that right? That seems like a weird choice that I would have made. Hmm. Frodo wasn't already being used. I wonder if Spirit Frodo can be useful for the undefended attacks, as long as you can lower your threat with pipes and counsel. Yeah. That would be really nice. What did I do with these traps? If it was a tad bit slower ramp up, I'd suggest Ints to knock out and defend the big swings. Yeah. So if we keep those, we're keeping a lore character. Hmm. How many visionary leaderships do I have in this deck? Does that even matter? I don't feel like questing is a big deal. Word of Healing can also deal with archery. The trouble is tempo loss with only one lore hero. It feels like I need spirit. I don't necessarily need the Glorifendel. Just go away from the thematic side of things. What if we swap out Faramir for Glorifendel and we keep lore? We go back to Trisphere. But Glorifindel taking the threat hit isn't as big of a deal. He only goes up to 6. But then we're not engaging things. So we kind of want high threat characters. We can go Gandalf. We can swap Damrod out for Gandalf. But then we don't have the Gandalf ally that we can run. I feel like the Gandalf ally, sneak attacking Gandalf and seems like it can take care of a lot of these enemies. Because most of these have like 4 health, right? Yeah, 4 or 5 health. If you swap out Faramir, you need to think of an idea to deal with the Oliphant. You would lose the ally ready. That's true. Um, hmm. I think it's a swap out of Damrod. Let's look at lore first. Barravir. We go Denethor. We go Loragorn. I mean, Loragorn could work. AC guys are going to be here till Friday. Really? Oh, geez. We go Grima. Grima can get our threat up there real quick, and we get Doomed cards out there. Not Grima's kind of interesting, actually. I kind of like Grima. Grima has 3 health. Doesn't help too much. We go Lore Glorifendel. We're losing a lot of the Gondor stuff, but that's not awful. I mean, Grima is effectively just like Damrod with traps, but with everything. You could do stupid damage, just go Rohan and kill everything in the staging area. But I don't think that'll help the situation because you're trying to raise threat. Grima is always fun to run. Yeah, let's try a Grima keys deck. we can start ramping keys after you raise threat due to doomed. Then what were the cards? Is the Doom 2 one. Deep knowledge. Um, what was the other one? Was I assume that's a leadership card. Legacy of Numenor. Doomed 4 is tough. I don't know if I want to do Doomed 4. Because I don't have a lot of ways to reduce threat. We want to keep a fast hitch. Let's go Warden of Healing. We run Saruman or stick with Gandalf. We'll stick with Gandalf. Because Gandalf being able to sneak in and deal 4 damage can take out a lot of the enemies that are going to show up there. We want to keep Malblung. Did I leave Malblung in here? There's no way I was only running 1 of Malblung, right? Is I only running 1 copy of Malblung? What's I doing? Saruman would help ignore an enemy for a turn. Do you blank them? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 32, 4, 6, 8, 10, 40, 2, 4, 5. So we need 5 cards. I'm going to get another copy of Malblung. You treat it as out of play. That's nice. How many visionary leaderships did I have? Actually, you know what? I don't think it's actually that big of a. That's not the biggest. The visionary leadership is not the biggest thing. Hmm. Do we run another copy of Keys? I don't think so. Do we run the card that gives the Rohan in service of the steward? Do we need Grima to have the Gondor trait? I don't think so. We don't have a cancel. We still don't have an answer to the archery. Now I'm just looking for high health allies. Snowborn scouts could help. They're just really cheap blockers. After you raise your threat from the Doom keyword, ready the Orthanc Guard. Eh. Do you have Farsighted lore card? Helps with soothing the encounter deck a bit? Or not soothing, just seeing what's coming, I should say. Farsighted? I don't think so. Oh, let's also look at the spirit cards. Farsighted. Force Patrol is interesting. Deal 3 damage. I don't think I have Farsighted. Oh, it comes out in the last cycle. Let's go all the way to the back of the binder. Frodo's Intuition. Each hero you control gets +1 willpower until the end of the round. Draw a card for each Hobbit hero you control. So it's 2 for a +1 card draw, which is nice. And +2 willpower. Ready the Ring Bearer to choose an enemy engaged with you. The Ring Bearer's willpower is greater than that enemy's threat. Lower the enemy's attack and defense by the difference until the end of the phase. Speak your promise. That could be good. That could be really good. Let's grab those. Speak your promise. Need one more card, which could be another copy of Keys. It could be another copy of Intuition. It could be Speak Your Promise. It's actually by the difference. That's actually not that good. Because, like, these. It's going to be like 1. This would be 2. No, that's not worth it. We need 3 cards. Probably allies. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We go another Warden of Healing. The Athelian Tracker is actually kind of interesting because the Athelian Tracker, you can exhaust it to lower the threat of the next enemy added to the staging area to 0. We know it's going to hit. Hey Nines, how's it going? So we can basically negate one of the cards that we're revealing, and then it has 3 health. Yeah. I mean, it has 3 health for archery stuff for 2 cost. I kind of like that. Let's do that. So Athelian Tracker. After you raise your threat from the Doom keyword, Isengard Messenger gets +1. We're going to grab that. Then we need the tracker, not the lookout. Yeah. Is there an action window to use the tracker? Yeah, just like in the planning phase. Right? Because it's Yeah, you just exhaust it, and the next enemy that's added is reduced to 0. So you just do it in the planning phase. We're cutting out a card. Do we cut out Visionary Leadership? No, probably not. Whether it's Marvel Champions or Lord of the Rings, allies are the answer to every problem. Allies are really good. Allies are really, really good. Trying to figure out what card to cut out. Except this time the answer is Grima, who is an enemy. Go Anaborn. After an enemy is added to the staging area, exhaust Anaborn to give +5, then deal 1 damage to that enemy. It is a nice 3 attack. Probably just one of these 1 cost allies. Thinking like Squire gives money. Squire gives money, but we're going to have money throughout this game. Move 1 resource. Let's go with a ship captain. Let's cut that out and run that and see what happens. Where did Frodo go? Frodo's all the way over here for some reason. Frodo's running and hiding like Frodo does. Okay, let's try Grima. So we are at 21-29. So our starting threat is still the same. So that's nice. Alrighty, we got this. So let's not draw 3 Elephants in a row. How about that? If we can just commit to that, if we all agree to that, then we will be fine. Okay, so keys I think go on Grima, and yeah, I think keys go on Grima and Stewart still goes on Sam. Chatters. What scenario is that? This one? This is the second in the 2 towers second box. So it's the 5th. Journey to the Crossroads. Okay. So what's the official FFG difficulty rating on this one? 4.9 2.3. The playtesters actually beat this one while they were asleep, which is crazy. Alrighty. We got Gandalf. That's nice. Give me a sneak attack. Visionary leadership now that we've subbed out all of our Gondor stuff. Knight of the White Tower. Malblung. Another knight. An eagle. Jeez. Do we keep that? We have Visionary Leadership, a turn 1 drop. We have Malblung, a turn 1 drop. If we wanted, I don't really want to though. Malblanc saves issues for later. Knight of the White Tower is a turn 3 drop. Nah, we're not going to keep it. What would we got in Squire? That would have been good. I also think that this is one of the quests that just is harder in solo because you're adding twice the amount of cards in solo, whereas you're adding 25% the amount of cards in a multiplayer game because you add one card every round. And so you have to deal with all the enemies. So my guess is that the difficulty ratings skew towards multiplayer play. Alrighty, no whammies. Citadel Custodian. Bill! 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 Squire the Citadel. Alrighty. Knight of the White Tower. Anaborn. Warden of Healing. Then our card draw is a sneak attack. Bill secured. Let's go. Let's play Bill. We get to play Bill for free. We're actually going to put him over near Sam because I feel like that's the right call. Oh yeah, we need money. I'm like, I can play Bill for free. I don't need money. Okay. I'm going to use one to play Squire. So check this. If I chump with Squire, I add one to Faramir. Faramir gets one next turn. I have a turn 2 drop of Knight. They don't give difficulty ratings to Saga Quest. That's interesting. So easy, they felt like it would be unfair to assign a numerical value. The difficulty is just a laughing emoji. Yeah, so we're gonna drop Knight next round. Okay. Okay. This is gonna go to 1. We're gonna see an Oliphant. Did I shuffle this? The top 3 Oliphants. The top 2 were. I'm shuffling this. I don't remember if I did or not, but the community rating of 7.9. Okay. I think the saga quests in campaign mode are artificially more challenging because you can't change heroes from your previous quest. So the individual quest is probably a 7.9. In campaign mode, it may be harder. Keep winning. Okay, it's still an Oliphant. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna lose the Oliphant. So we're not gonna have a turn 1 Squire drop. That's sad. We could engage the Oliphant. Do we engage the Oliphant? We definitely don't. There's no way we do that. Okay, so we're gonna quest. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Showing 8 to 4. I'm gonna flip win revealed. Each Harad enemy gains archery 2 until the end of the round. Hey! We are gonna get a turn 2. Okay, so archery 2. I'm gonna go 1 on here, which will give him money to Faramir. Then we'll go 1 damage on Bill. Okay, stand up. Increase our threat. The last quest ever releases for this game will be so difficult. The rating will just be a picture of a middle finger. I'm pretty sure it's. I mean, like the last one in the final cycle is like a 9.8, right? Okay. Draw a card. Frodo's Intuition. Alrighty. Oh, I quested for 8. I get to actually play some. Pass out money. Okay. I'm gonna use Grima's ability. Spend these 3 to play Knight of the White Tower. I'm going to spend 2 to play Warden of Healing. Archery card can be anywhere from 2 to 12 damage. Yeah. Yeah. Insane. So now we have 2 Gondors in play, so the Custodian costs 3. Cool. Next turn we could play Frodo's Intuition, but we're going to go ahead and lose the Oliphant to Under the Black Gate. We're going to go into our quest phase. We're going to reveal after the soldier engages you, it makes an immediate attack. Alrighty. We're showing 2. We're showing 4. The quest of this game has an official rating of 10, but a community easier than this quest. Well, isn't there one that is like a 9.8 by the community though? Okay. Let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're showing 4. So let's go 7. What is this? Fast hitch. Either place the lowest attack Harad enemy engaged with you face down, or put it a new one into play engaged. So we got the archer that's going to ready the Knight of the White Tower. We have to assign 1 damage. Go Grima. We're gonna take 2. We're gonna take 3 attacks. Yikes. Yeah. Okay. So quest for 7, we're showing 4. We'll add 3. We will take 1 archery. I guess before that, let's do Warden of Healing to heal Bill and Grima. Archery goes to Bill. I think we have to engage this, dude. We'll engage here, which will ready Warden of Healing. Make an immediate attack. Sounds like Quick Strike before it was cool. Battle of Carn-Dûm from Angmar is considered one of the hardest quests. It has a community rating of 9.6. You beat it first. What quest? This is the Journey to the Crossroads. Okay, so he's making an immediate attack of 4. Let's defend with Knight for 3. 4. Either place the attacking enemy under the, or makes another attack. I don't know. I guess we'll place it. If it makes another attack, we'll lose Bill, we'll lose Warden, and we'll have to defend. We don't have any attackers left. I think we have to, yeah, I think we just lose them. Unfortunately. We just have to hope. Okay. We take 1 damage. I feel like Spirit is so good here. You have Hasty Stroke, you have Test of Will, you just have so many counters to this timer. And in solo, this timer is is brutal. Faramir's response is after force effects, so you can defend with the Haradrim Sworder twice with the Knight of the White Tower. Oh, interesting. So he'd be ready right now. We'd be, if we did the shadow effect, we'd still be taking 3 attacks. So we could clear the allies. I think we put it under there. I do still think we put it under there. Okay, let's defend the attack here. It's going to be 3. It's +1 if it destroys the character. We're good. So we take 1 damage here. Warden of Healing is going to heal. Sam is actually ready too. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to take him out. Okay. Let's stand up. Increase threat to 31. It's like, I think I would rather have the board state controlled with 1 extra under here than not have a board state and 2 enemies engaged with me. Get to draw into the tracker. Okay. Okay. We'll pass out money. Where's that Steward of Gondor? Let's use increase our threat to play the tracker. The next Saga expansion, Tactic, gets a great answer to shadow effects. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Just like from a thematic standpoint, like tactics and interacting with shadow cards. And leadership has Armored Gesture and Staff of, which as the game goes up, other spheres can catch up to spirit. That's good. That's good to know. Common Mook enemies shouldn't have higher stats than your. That's, yeah. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. So let's spend 2 from Sam to play the Custodian. Okay. Now we have a lot of health. We have a lot of health around. Let's exhaust the tracker. We're going to lower the threat in the next enemy engaged. So the next enemy is an Oliphant. Okay. We have to engage it. That's the unfortunate thing. Yeah. We have to engage it. We can't, because there's auto loss cards if we have 3 here. The theme of Lord of the Rings is that the world is dangerous and the heroes are normal people in extraordinary circumstances. Enemies would be a threat. That's true. Okay. Let's go Frodo's. Let's spend 2 to play Frodo's Intuition. Each hero you control gets +1, and we get to draw 2 cards. Sun and Keys. That's good. That's good. Okay. We are exhausting every ally, so we might as well quest with our allies. Right? Or at least use Warden to heal here. And then we're engaging the Oliphant. We need to attack for 5, which would be Frodo and Sam. Sam's going to ready. Frodo just doesn't quest, and we're good. We're also going to ready a ally, which I think will be the Custodian, and chump the Oliphant with the Custodian, I think. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1. So requesting for 11. We're showing 3 because Oliphant is at 0. Yeah, I think we chump with the Custodian. I'm gonna use Grima to quest instead of Faramir. All right, so we're at 11. Flip into jeez, Surge and 1. Okay, so we are at 2, 5. We quested for 11, so we're gonna put 6 here, taking us to 13. Okay. We have archery 1. Just going to go on to the custodian. We will engage him next round with the sun. Yeah, because we can. Yeah. So we're going to grab the Oliphant. Then after we engage, we're going to ready the Citadel Custodian. We're going to block here. Discard 1 random card from your hand. Oh no. We'll reroll a 5 or 6. Sneak attack. Okay, that stinks, but here we are. Citadel Custodian is GG's. Also, Sam readied. Okay. We're not going to spend the resource here. We actually have Faramir, Frodo, and Sam to deal 3 damage. Good morning, Griffin. Okay. End of the round. Let's go to 33. We'll stand up. Draw into Warden of another Warden of Healing is really, really nice here. Pass out some money. Another Warden of Healing actually makes it so that we can. Okay. I think we're gonna chump with Sun. We have so many. We have so. Well, we can block with Knight here. We can block with Knight here. The Oliphants are so brutal. I want to get keys onto the table. Let's use Frodo to play keys onto Grima. Let's play it on Faramir. This game's similar-ish to Marvel Champions. I would say it's more complex than Marvel Champions, but like if you know Marvel Champions, it's not going to be super difficult to pick up. Okay, let's use Doom. So we're going to go to 34. Grima. We'll play Warden of Healing. We add a resource here. We're going to spend 3 to play Sun. Engage here, and we're going to discard Anaborn. Okay. We are out of cards. My favorite way of dealing with Oliphants are reducing their defense to 0 and discarding them with Straight Shot. Revealed and Reveled in Wrath is another way to nerf them a bit. YouTube, they're not showing up on stream. I don't know. The program that I use every once in a while just doesn't work. It'll work maybe in an hour, maybe in a day. I have no idea how to fix it. It just fixes itself every once in a while. I think it's just a bug in the system that I use. But they're showing up. They're showing up in the other way. Or they're showing up in each other's chat. So at least that's happening. Okay, let's use the tracker to reduce the next enemy to 0. It's another one of these guys. Okay. He's gonna make, oh jeez, he's gonna make 2 attacks. I don't know. It just works when I want. Yeah. I don't. Kind of makes me think you want to go tactics. Okay. So we're showing 5. Let's go 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Because we're gonna ready the Knight of the White Tower. Oh wait, no, because we can defend and then ready and defend again. Let's go Warden for 1, Bill for 1. So that puts us up to 5. And we're showing 5. We have Sun to block an Oliphant. Knight will block the 2 attacks from the soldier. And then Warden can heal in between there. In between the attacks. So we need a defender for here, which can be Faramir. So let's go 1, 2. No, Knight can defend. Yeah, Knight can defend 3 times. Knight can defend 3 times. Right? Because we'll defend here. We'll ready. No, because we're not going to engage a second enemy. Okay. So we're showing 7 to 6. Flip into a 4. Ugh. While it's the active location, each player may optionally engage an additional enemy. We reveal the top card face on the crossroads and add it to the staging area to travel here. I can't do that right now. Okay, so that's 3, 7, 11. We showed 7, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. Okay. So we're going to engage here. We're going to make an immediate attack. We'll defend. It's going to be 4. No shadow effect. We'll take 1 damage. Faramir will ready. Okay. Okay. Let's pass out shadow cards. Oh, Sam readies. Okay. We'll block the Oliphant here. No shadow effect. We will defend here, Faramir, for the 3. Yeah. Discard a non-objective attachment, which is just keys. That's sad to see go. Take 1 damage here. We will use Warden of Healing to heal these 2. Then we'll defend here for either place the attacking enemy or it makes an additional attack. I don't know. We take a damage here. I guess we'll place it under. Hopefully not lose. Because I think I lose a hero. I could defend here with Frodo, but based on the shadow effect, and I need to start dealing with the Oliphant. So let's spend 1 here to give +1. Sam and Frodo will deal 3 damage to the Oliphant. And we'll stand up. Increase our threat to 39. Where are my Gandalfs? Okay. Draw into a very good tail is pretty awesome actually. That's all money. Let's play a very good tail. Let's go knight, because we'll ready knight. And Warden of Healing, so 6. There's Gandalf and Squire. Visionary. Frodo's. There's Steward. So I know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go Gandalf and Squire. Draw 3 cards, 4 damage to an enemy in play, or reduce your threat by 5. So we have a blocker here. We have a blocker here. These two will attack, which will take out the Elephant. Do we draw 3 cards? I think we draw 3 cards here. Now we're at 39, which is really dangerous, but I think I need cards. Sun, Citadel Custodian, and Build a Pony. Okay, let's play Citadel Custodian. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so he's free. We have okay, so we can block with Bill now. We know that. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here. Reduce the threat to 0. Oh, I didn't do the archery last time for this guy. I don't know. Grandma. Okay, so we're showing 5, 10. We actually may ready Gandalf with Faramir. I think we ready Gandalf instead of Faramir. Or Gandalf instead of Knight. We're showing 10. And we don't have a guaranteed Sam ready anymore because we're at 39. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2. That's 9. Wait, we're showing 4, 5, 10. 1, 2. Puts us at 11. Let's go ahead and have Bill block the archer. I don't think I have enough firepower to deal with these things. This is actually 6. So 3 more rounds basically. So we're showing 6, 10, 11. We're currently questing for 11. We can go +2. I can't go much higher on my threat. Because I need Sam's readies. But I think right now we're actually not going to be able to take care of the Elephant. So we have to actually block here and here. And then Gandalf and Faramir can take out the Elephant. Okay, I think we have to risk this one. It's another 4. Jeez. Okay. So we quested for 11. We're showing 15. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll spend this to get +2. We're going to be up to 41. That way we do get a ready from the archer. Okay, so we're archery 2 right now. So let's go 2 on the custodian. We will engage here. I guess we could travel. I can't travel to one of those because I can't deal with the enemy. But it does speed up the game. Hey Junie, how's it going? It does speed up the game, which may be what I need to do. That's an interesting thought. Can I just rush the end? With my hand, no. And I don't have to engage it. Well, I may because my threat's super high. There's still an Elephant in there. I also think I don't. I'm getting to the point where I can't quest out, and I discarded, I think, both my visionary leaderships. Um, you think FFG is going to announce the final hero tomorrow? Probably not. I'm guessing that we'll probably see that late June. Would be my guess, because I don't think they're releasing for a long time. We have to deal a damage to. We're not going to travel. We'll ready Gandalf. Elephant Squire is going to block 6. So this goes back to the staging area. Give a money to Faramir. We do have a son. That's game. I mean, like, because we're gonna have to re-engage. If we draw a Gandalf, we'll be fine. Okay, Bill's gonna block here. It's gonna be 3. No shadow effect. Then the Custodian's gonna block here. 3 +1. If it destroys the character, place it under, and that's game. I think we have to go Spirit. Like I don't see a path forward with these. I mean, like the shadow cards, the shadow effects are just brutal. But it's like we're looking at such a high threat starting. Spirit Tactics. Yeah, I guess we've already broken the thematic, so let's just. I don't know why I wasn't. I was expecting this. Yeah, I think let's just build a deck. Let's just build. We'll deal with the consequences later. I think we'll keep Faramir. We'll probably keep Sam too, honestly. No, I don't think we will. I think we'll go. Ugh. Spirit Glorfindel is good. Yeah, I think we keep Sam. We keep Sam. So I don't think we have Faramir. Don't think we have Grima. Is it Spirit Glorfindel? Which quest is this? This is the Crossroads. Journey to the Crossroads. Bard the Bowman and his great U bow solve a lot of his. Who's Bard the Bowman? Is he an ally or a hero? Tactics hero from the Hobbit box. Well, he's making a ranged attack. The enemy gets -2. But I don't make ranged attacks. Unless, yeah, I don't make ranged attacks, right? There is no ranged attacks in a solo game. And Great Yew Bow. Oh, Great Yew Bow is in the staging area. Exhaust Great Yew Bow and the attached hero to make a ranged attack against that enemy. Declare the attached hero as the attacker. No other attackers can be declared for this attack. We'd have to figure out how to pump up his attack, right? Yeah, we would need what's the one that is attacking in the staging area? You get a plus. Bow of the Galadriel? Nope, Sylvan character. Just kidding. Spear of the Mark. So if we attack for 5, we would never have to engage the Oliphant, which would be nice. That would actually be probably the best part about that. So it would take out everybody. Also, I don't think I've ever played Bard. I like that. Elohir, Eladon. I have tried them. Yes. Okay. Let's try that. Let's try Bard. I think we go Great Yew Bow. I think we run 3x of these just to get them. Straight shot to discard an Oliphant. Mm. And also running 3x of these. Where if we hit a shadow card that has this discard it, then we're fine. Spear the Mark. I wonder if Sword Thane is worth it if we run a ton of the Frodo's Intuitions. Probably gonna go with Spear of the Mark. Where you at? Straight shot. I like that. Good call, Jared. Where's my spear? Oh, there it is. Spear of the Mark is shoot. So Dagger of Western Nissi. And if we run Glorfindel, we can just run super. Yeah, we can keep our threat super low. So dagger is probably the right move, isn't it? Then we keep Sam. Yeah. Okay. I'm done with that. Dagger. Westernicius. Oh, we're gonna take defenders Ramus. I haven't used daggers in a hot second. I know Rohan archetype has a decent amount of attacking in the staging area. It does. I don't think I have those cards yet, though. Rivendell Blade also ignores defense? Okay. Yeah. Too many cards, hard to use them all. Then you forget they exist. Yeah. Let's grab the last copy of Dagger. Okay. Let's grab our spirit package. So test of will. AC stroke. Greeting. Dwarven 2. Let's flip over here, grab our last Dwarven Tomb. Okay. Let's grab Glorfindel. So we're going to grab Light of Eleanor. And then we're going to grab Elrond's Council. The other nice thing about this is if we want to, we can, since we have a lot of threat mitigation, we could throw some of our quest. We don't have to use all of it, or we don't have to quest out every single round. It's not the end of the world if we don't. Okay, let's see what that puts us at. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's grab the last straight shot because that seems good. That's 30 cards. Let's look at our current deck. See what we got. Because I think we have to round the rest out with pretty much allies. We don't have Spirit anymore. And when you say you don't have them, do you mean they're sealed somewhere? Yes, they're sealed. I kid, of course. Sorry, I keep forgetting. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. But yeah, they're sealed somewhere. One Gandalf. Probably want Steward. We definitely want Bill. Where's my Gandalf? There. Gonna play with a friend. Alrighty, see ya. That's 4. We don't have healing anymore, which here we are. Let's go Bill. Our last is going to be Sam. Is that healing card in leadership if you feel you need it? I don't quite remember what that is. Um, we definitely want sneak attacks. Knight of the White Tower gets harder to play, but we don't have a ton of leadership cards in our deck right now. Oh, oh yeah, we good. The other thing that we could do is we could run Dunedain Remedy. Okay, sweet, thanks. Knight of the White Tower just seems. I'm gonna put that there. Don't think we need as much questing. Ally Faramir for willpower. Yeah, because we cut out. Yes, good call. I go faint. Faint is pretty decent. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we have 9 slots. Those have to be filled with like chump blockers. Did I put Snowborns in here already? Did I just pull them out and put them somewhere? Snow. We do have 2 Snowborns in there. So those are some chump blockers. We have like no leadership cards. We do want Steward. Now that you're Trisphere, you consider giving each one of your heroes a resource rather than shuffling Brace of. Oh yeah, yeah. Especially because we're not running Spirit. Or we're not running Lore, so we don't have as many. Aaron Rider for resource distribution. He is leadership. 2, 4, 5. We need Sun. We need 3 copies of Son of Ardmore. But he's so expensive. Hmm. The Aaron Rider Aaron Ryder's nice and cheap. I don't know how long he would last. I think he's a chump. That's kind of funny. We got 2, 4, 6, 7. We have 3 cards left. And we're looking probably at Steward on Glorfindel. Yeah, probably Spirit on Glorfindel. We don't have a ton of expensive tactics cards. So I'm wondering if we can fill out. Maybe a Son of Armor was looking at the road ahead and so down on his iPhone he'd arrive. Let's grab. Is there another card? I'm looking just for a good cost to health ratio. Feels like dwarves should have more health. Boromir's not bad. I'm gonna go Boromir. Grab 2 of Boromir. The Int Marauder is a pretty good chump blocker. Int Marauder. What sphere is he? Tactics? I don't think I have him then. I don't think I have him yet. Because these are all my instant tactics. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. The one on the right page? Skinbark? This guy? Or Durndingle Warrior? So I have Booming Ant, Durndingle, Beachbone, and Skinbark. Durndingle. I like Durndingle a lot. I'm actually thinking about like Song of. Yeah, the Durndingle is really nice. Durndingle is great. I'm thinking about giving Frodo a song. If we go Song of Kings. I don't know why Marauder came to mind. He feels like a Marauder. Song of Kings for Frodo, so we can start using him for leadership. I can't find Song of Kings. We'll just grab this one. Durndingle Marauder is a sick name for a card. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So if we go Song of Kings, that can smooth resources out. We cut a card. And we're not cutting an ally. We could have feint. Probably a feint. Yeah, we'll cut a feint. Alrighty, so Steward goes on Glorfindel. Alright. And we're gonna choose the boon to add 1 money to everything. Or to everyone. Not running knights. I do like the knights though. I think the knights are pretty cool. Is that 0? Let's not draw an Elephant to start. Well, actually, drawing an I'm coming around on drawing an Elephant is not the end of the world to start the game because you just don't engage it and you just lose. You just lose one of your things, which is not the end of the world. Cool. All right, we got this. It's probably gonna be my last attempt, at least today. So I got, yeah. All right. So we started 0. We're gonna start at 12, 20, 26. Bryce, how's it going? You're curious to try this game again? You absolutely should. It's a fantastic game. Alrighty. We actually have fairly good questing too. Glorfindel, Sam, and Frodo starting a quest for 8, which is nice. Starting at 26 threats. We have all the cancels now. Feels good. Okay. Losing. Let's go ahead and do +1 money. That's a nice kickstart. Alrighty. I believe in us. Okay. Hasty Stroke. Straight Shot. Bill. Boromir. Greeting. Great Yew Bow. I think that we keep that, right? We keep the Great Yew Bow. We have a cancel. We have Bill. I think we keep it. We're going to draw into a feint. Alrighty, nice. Alrighty. I'm going to play Bill. I'm going to spend 2 to play a Great Yew Bow. And we have a Hasty Stroke that we can use. I just had the base game. It felt like each scenario I needed to make a different kind of deck to beat it. That is, I think, the core of the game. I think that is not unique to the core scenario or the core box. Now there are going to be some decks that can do pretty well against everything, but I think the game is the puzzle on how you beat the quest rather than build a good deck or build a good deck that is agnostic to quest. Yeah, it is a game about seeing the quest and how do you react to the quest. All right, our first one is a Haradrim Soldier. After it engages you, it makes an immediate attack, showing 2. Okay. So we are showing 3. Hmm. Do we just lose that one? I think. It's not like Champions where you can use the same deck. Yeah, it's not. It's not. I think we lose this one to the Black Gate. Okay. Let's start out. We are going to quest for 5. We're showing 3. Let's quest for 6. Showing 3. Flip into a 4. Let's go ahead and spend a Frodo to give +2. So we're 8. So 4. So we place 1. Okay. Travel, reveal the top card under Crossroads and adds it to the staging area. Let's do that. Haradrim Archer. Why did I think that was a good idea? No, you're totally fine, Bryce. You're totally fine. I just thought I was just didn't know how to make a good deck. No, it's also like the core set. Like there's a lot of cards to consider with the core set. Um, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but here we are. But uh, there's also the starter decks are really good. So if you try it again, I would pick up a starter deck, and that can help because the starter decks for the core set they're going to be great. We have archery 1. Let's go, Bill. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Here we are. Okay, I'm going to engage here. I'm going to throw 1 damage here. Taking an attack of 3. I'll take it undefended. +1 is 4. We will throw that on Glorfindel. These 2 will take out the archer. Okay, let's stand up. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I think that probably lost us the game there. Got dagger. That's nice. Pass out some money. Okay. You probably had to get that 4th red out of staging. It was a risky move, but probably right. That's true. And if it was an Elephant, I had an answer to it. So I have a straight shot. I have a straight shot. Which can take out an Elephant. So I think at this point, I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep the money on Bard to play Feint or if I want to go Dagger. Oh, the buying guy got you curious to try it again? Yeah. I would check out a starter deck. If you're curious about trying it again, I would check out one of the starter decks because they're really good. All right, chatters. Hey, how's it going? Um, I'm gonna go 1 to play Dagger. And we have a Bill Chump. So this is going to go here. We got another one. Okay, so this is going to have, we're going to have 5 attack against a 1 defense. So the dagger will actually be able to take him out. So that's good. That's actually great. Let's go. We're going to keep Bill around for a chump block. So let's go ahead and quest for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Marvel Champions clicked once I played the same hero a bunch of times to get the hang of their playstyle. I would say play the starter decks. Play a starter deck probably against Journey, or play it against Passage, which is the first quest in the game. And then you can get I think you can learn the hero mechanics in Passage, and then when you move on to Journey, that's going to teach you kind of how to interact with this side of the table. With bow and dagger, you can kill soldier and archer, and straight cut. Yeah, that's really good. So yeah, I would pick maybe dwarfs. Dwarfs or Gondor, I would say, are fairly easy decks to learn. Um, so I'd pick one of those, whichever one's your favorite like theme, and try that. And then play Passage. Then I would ignore the last quest in the game, or in the core box. Not worth it. Um, and try that. Okay, so we're showing. This is actually a 3 now. So we're showing 5, requesting for 5. We can spend 1 to get +2. We have Galadriel's. Threat's not an issue. Let's do that. Okay, so we have archery 5. Crap. Okay. So we quested for 5. We're showing 6. Let's spend 1. We'll place a progress here. We have archery 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And everybody has 1 health left. Actually, we have 2 health on our hobbits because of Bill. Ugh. We have to discard a random card. I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth. Yeah. Don't have any allies. I don't think it's worth engaging it, because if we engage it, we can lose a straight shot. Well, we have to kill it. Let's engage. We'll ready Sam. Discard a random card. Reroll the 6. Reroll the 6. Reroll the 6. 1. It's a feint. Alrighty. It's always worrying cutting lore from a deck since you lose card draw and healing. Okay, this guy's gonna attack. We're gonna block with Bill. No shadow effect. There goes Bill. We are going to attack with Bard here to take this guy out. And then we will attack here, which will take this guy out. Okay. Stand up. Increase our threats. Draw a card. Defender. Not really good. Okay. Okay. If we flip archery, we lose a hero. No, yep. Yep, if we flip archery, we lose a hero. Do we not have enough allies? Let's reduce our threat. No, it's not. There's no reason to do that. We're at 28. We're fine. All right. I go 4. Elephant. Alrighty. You're dead to me, Elephant. So we're showing. We got 5 here. So we're showing 4, 7. Got 3, 5, 8. After it engages you, each Harad enemy gets +1 attack and -10 engagement cost until the end of the round. Okay. So we're showing 9. We quested for 8, so our threat goes up by 1. I'm not going to engage the captain. We're just going to lose the captain. But we'll do the straight shot to get rid of the Oliphant. Okay. Stand up. Increase our threat by 1 to 30. Sneak attack. No more money. Oh, wait, no, we have... No, yeah, we only have 1 damage here. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to lose here. Flip. An Oliphant. Can only take 3 damage a round. I think we take it and we sneak attack Defender Ramasin. We can start chipping away at it. Okay, so we're showing 8. Do we just take a huge hit to our threat here? No? Probably not. It's quest for 5. Player must return an enemy engaged with them or search the encounter deck for Harad enemy and put it into play engaged with them. I'm not getting out of this. I'm gonna scoop. I want to try this one more time. But then I do have to go. I feel like I don't have enough allies in this deck. Because I think I need I need a lot of chump blockers. How many allies do I have? We can probably cut out Dwarven Tombs. Honestly, we may not need Steward. May not need Steward. Yeah, we don't have enough allies. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 15 allies, which I don't think is enough. We're gonna cut out the Song of Kings. We cut out Song of Kings and Dwarven Tomb. It's scary to cut out Dwarven Tombs. That's 5. That puts us at 20 allies. Cut out. Let's add 6 allies. Let's add cheap allies. Me as a Marvel Champions player, 15 allies is not enough. No, never. More allies. Oh, and I forgot to shuffle that in, I think. Did I? Yeah, I think I forgot to shuffle my weakness in. Boromir is probably too expensive. You think so? I mean, he's just as expensive as Faramir. Is Faramir too expensive? Your tactics, weapons, bard never. That's fair. That's fair. Hmm. Not for what Faramir does. Let's look at colorless cards. Gondor or Noble Heroes Resource Pool. So we could add a resource to Glorfindel with a envoy. Let's grab envoys. They're just easy. What do we feel about is what do we feel about Saruman? Going back to choosing him. Or like we could put Dwarven Tomb back in. What about stand and fight? Go Philly and Killy. That's actually not a bad idea. Philly and Killy. Curious Brandy Buck can sometimes be a free blocker. Yeah. Saruman is always a solid choice. Not as good as Gandalf, but that 5 attack is nothing to gloss over. That's true. Like either Swordsman from Outlands. I think I like it too. I think my biggest issue here is I don't have enough blockers. And so anything that is I'm putting into my deck, I think is dying pretty much the round it gets put on the table. Um I think that's the issue. We go Bofer. I'm gonna go Bofer. I'm gonna go 2 copies of Bofer. Cheap ally. Hobbit Cloak. Sam becomes a good blocker. I like that, yeah. Yeah, just instead of Instead of having allies, we can go cloak. Grab 2 of those. Sorry about that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. One more. I'm gonna run 1. We could run 1 Dwarven Tomb. Let's do that. Mainly, I just want to get a rep in before I have to have a meeting. Alrighty. We got it. So 6, 14, 26. Did you count the burden as a card? I skipped over it. Yeah, it doesn't count as 1 Dirndingle. Ooh. I kind of like that, just as like a theme. And a Dirndingle. Okay. Okay. We got this. Sad to see you a bit demoralized, but you got this. I was there with that 18 scoops quest with the pirates, boots, and Goombas. Beat the snot out of it. Yeah. We got this. We got this. It's 12:52. Sweet. It would be kind of interesting to try like a Valor thing here. Because the limitation of only being able to engage 1 thing per round can be brutal. But I think Bard kind of fixes that. So we have to get Great U Bow. If we don't get Great U Bow, we shuffle. Or we mulligan. So if we don't get Great U Bow, we can't. It's a weird situation. We need Great U Bow though. Alrighty, let's go. We got 2 in everybody. We got Faramir. Straight shot. There you go. Give me a U bow. Sneak attack. Defender. Test of Will. Dwarven Tomb. Will mulligan. What would we have gotten? Hasty stroke. Alrighty. All the cancels. Dunedain are good here as well. Halberd lets you engage more. Only problem is the shadow effects are really bad. Yeah. What I fear is elephants on boats. 2, 4, 6. Come on. Gandalf, Great U Bow, Hobbit Cloak, Defender, Envoy, and a Test of Will. I will take that. And a Sun. Let's go. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. Go 2 for a Great U Bow. Let's go 1 for a Hobbit Cloak. It's also a tech against losing the Great U Bow. We'll spend 2 to play Envoy and give 1 to Glorfindel. We have a Test of Will. Yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So we're showing a 2, 3, and I think we lose him. Yeah, I don't think that we are going to be able to save him, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and increase our threat. Coasters are allied with the men of Harad. Would be an interesting joke quest to have Oliphants and board. Oh, ugh. No, thank you. So we're questing for 2, 5, 8. Okay. I guess we could play Gandalf next turn and take him out if we're that concerned about it. But I think Gandalf is card draw right now. If we get a sneak attack, we'll figure it out. So 8 showing 3. I'm going to flip into a 2. While it's the active location, after a player engages Harad enemy, deal 1 damage to that enemy. Nice. So we're showing 5, so we put 3 here. We'll go ahead and travel here. Bard the Bowman is going to shoot and deal 2 damage. Because he doesn't do anything. I guess I could defend twice. I could defend with Sam and Envoy. No, I'd rather lose it. What happens if the encounter deck needs a weight limit? We got Elrond's Council. Alrighty. Pass out money. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Gandalf. We're going to draw 3 cards. Light of Valinor, Galadriel's Greeting, and after you draw this card, either exhaust each hero or reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Huh. We'll exhaust each hero. Mainly we have Gandalf that can quest. Okay. We'll play Light of Valinor later because we have a Test of Will. This guy's going to leave. Discard the ship enemy. Okay. Okay. This is going to go to 2. We got the Oliphant, which I think we lose this one too. Yeah, I think that's another one that we're gonna lose. Let's play Light of Valinor to go 1, 2, 3. Give Gandalf +1. We'll quest for 5. We're showing 5. Yeah. Flip into each Harad enemy gains archery 2. We're fine with that. So we don't raise our threat. Archery 2 we'll put on Gandalf. We're not going to engage the Oliphant. And then around, we're going to discard Gandalf. Draw. We're going to stand up and raise our threat. The Searching Eye is so brutal, especially early game. Especially early game. Draw into Sneak Attack after we just discarded Gandalf. Pass out money. Go 1 here for Light of Valinor. Go 2 for a Defender. Okay. Sneak Attack, Son of... I can engage the Oliphant. I don't think I want to engage the Oliphant. I think I'm gonna roll the dice yet again. Yeah. But good call. Good call. Okay. We are going to quest for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, that's just where. Yeah. 1, 2. This guy's under here. I hate everyone. I hate all of them. Okay. So we are showing 5. Requesting for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's 8. We're gonna flip into either place the lowest threat Harad enemy in the staging area face down and reveal, or each enemy in the staging area makes an immediate attack against you. We'll block here. Gonna be 4. It's +1. Destroys the character. Place it underneath the black gate. I'm gonna scoop at that point because that puts us at 3. Ugh. Woof. Brutal. Yeah, they're tough. It feels like I just haven't had anything close to an answer. Like we lost 5 times and we never felt like we were gaining traction. So I'm wondering, trying to figure out what that is. We may go double tactics. We could swap Sam out. Just sad. Could swap Sam out for like Boromir and go like Gondorian Fire. How do the progression plays work? Is that like a campaign? So there's 2 ways. There's the campaign, which is what we're playing, where you can't really switch out your heroes. But the progression, which is what I'm calling what I'm doing, is like I have all of the product and I'm not opening the next product until I beat the previous product. But yeah, if we swap Sam out for someone who can attack multiple times, but then we're losing a lot of. But I think we need. What about like a Bjorn? Swapping Sam out lets you play Ally Slam. Yeah, what if you do like Bjorn or something? Just like a stupid amount of health. I really like Bard. Bard helps, but we need a defender. So if we go defender, we don't have to. But then our threat is looking tough. I don't know. Be something to think about, but I have to go because I have a meeting. But thank you all so very much for hanging out. I will be back on Friday at the same time, which is 10 a.m. to play some Spirit Island. We'll be playing this again next week, probably on Wednesday. But check the community tab, and we'll be coming at and taking another crack at this one. Thanks, Nines. Hope everyone has a good one. Bye bye.